Let's start with a little bit of the leg assessment here and kind of just see where we're at. So this still hasn't changed. Your right leg goes up to about there, your left leg not so much. So we know therefore that your left sacrum is sitting high right around that point, okay? Before we get going with any of the drops though, we're going to flexion-traction your back, right? So that's going to help just take straight decompression off of lumbar segments, off those discs, off those nerves. We know that as you've gone further along in pregnancy, you have a lot more of that sway back, that lordosis. So this is just going to kind of pull apart everything and get some of that pressure off of there, right? Hopefully some of it at least, right? So I'm going to start with about that much pressure. Mackenzie, how do you feel with that? Good. Okay. Does that feel like it's stretching you out pretty well then? Yeah. Good, good. Ooh, and then you're getting stiffer. You're definitely stiffer down in the lower parts these days and everything, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah. How do you feel with the pillow in place right there? Is that still providing a little comfort or anything?
Yep.
Okay, because there is a second smaller one that we could stack back on top if we needed a little bit more, weight off of the belly and everything. Yeah. So are we starting to get excited to say hello to baby then?
We are. My cousin, I had my baby shower this weekend.
Congratulations.
My cousin, she was like, oh my gosh, you're going to get to hold your baby soon. And that like really sunk in. I was like, whoa, that's weird.
It all of a sudden makes it real, right? Because now
Yeah.
it's not just this far away concept and everything like that. Now this is going out to the side. The first one was like a spinal technique. This is taking those lumbar erectors. First of all, how's the pressure?
Good.
It's taking these lumbar erectors that are just cranked up so tight from all the extra kind of weight and body changes. And we're just trying to get some blood flow in there and get a neurological reset on them and calm them down and everything, right? I'm trying to remember the moment that my wife and I had where it's like all of a sudden it actually felt like, oh, this is real and it's going to happen. But I think it might be the same thing as you. I think it might have been like our baby shower right around when my wife was maybe 32, 33 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
And we finally revealed to everyone what the name was.
Aww.
And just kind of seeing like all the gifts that we got. And I think all of a sudden it was like, oh,
yes,
this is actually going to be a real thing. Like we are actually bringing a human life into this world that we have to take care of, which is exciting. It's scary at the same time, right?
Very, very scary.
Let's work up your right side. Are you ready?
Yep.
Good. You still feeling good here, Mackenzie?
Yes.
Okay, good. And hopefully the weather will get much nicer when you actually get to have your baby there.
You know, excited to like walk outside again without getting windburn.
Right. So as far as a personal experience, one of my daughters, she was born in October. And we lived in Chicago at the time.
Oh, man.
So, like, basically born in October, and every walk we did, it felt like we were dressing like we were going into Siberia, right?
I believe
like,
it.
She had to be put in, like, this ridiculously poofy baby outfit. How's the pressure, by the way? Still good?
It's good.
And, you know, and, like, every walk was just, like, a chore to go on because, like, we had to just bundle up and make her so warm and everything. Oh yeah, well, because I mean you got to get out and get exercise and everything, otherwise you stay inside your apartment and go stir crazy.
Exactly.
And then my second daughter was born in May, and so like that was nicer,
right?
But a little bit of a separate challenge is because yeah, it's warmer, but now you got to basically like treat the sun like it's an enemy for a baby. Like they're like what, first 6 months like basically supposed to get like 0 sun exposure.
Right.
So